The art is an advantage, but do we really value the art? Art is an everyday part of human's life. It is a deep expression of a human feeling that can influence others and the whole society through sculpture, architecture, painting, and many more. So today, we are in the quest for discovering art from the buildings of the top University of the Philippines. Welcome to the University of the Philippines. University of the Philippines has been a bridge for promoting different art forms. So be with us as we discover the greatness of the art in this university.
Hi everyone! We are here in University of the Philippines. So, did you know that University of the Philippines is founded on June 18, 1908, and it aims to give advanced instruction through philosophy, literature, the science, and the arts, regardless of age, sex, nationality, religious belief, and political affiliation. Throughout the years, the University of the Philippines has been transformed from the brainchild of the American hopes and dreams for the Philippines into a bastion of intense nationalism.
Its first president was American, Ray Simpson Martin, who vowed the University of the Philippines must be for the Filipinos and the hopes, confidence, and sympathy of the
During 1971, the UP became the battleground for militant students who protest for the conditions of the country. Now, its succeeding years had been the bridge for innovative students of philosophy, literature, and the arts.
Its architectural design is deeply characterized by complexity, symbolism, and aesthetic standards. As an architectural movement, UP had been improved its infrastructures and regarded as the most aesthetic buildings in the country. One of those aesthetic structures is the UP College of Law, or was also known as the Malcolm Hall. George Malcolm was the one who proposed the College of Law, offering law courses and legal education programs in the country. This building is inspired by medieval and Renaissance style of architecture. Its features focuses on line, shape, form, and contrast of colors. Its characteristics encompasses the combination of church facades during the Renaissance era. It was surrounded by a pediment and organized by a system of arches and pilasters. This is a classical Roman technique which signifies their influence on medieval and Renaissance architecture. The overall image of the building is mostly square and have symmetrical appearance. A number of pillar columns were highly emphasized as it can be structural or decorative in nature, just like Renaissance architects. This building was aimed to put columns and pilasters in an integrated system. Lastly, the windows of the building has a regular repetition on every floor, and the centrally placed door at the bottom part were highly emphasized. In general, this building covers the main principle which focuses on the construction rather than the visual appearance of a building. It is formal in nature and doesn't merely focuses on the decorative style. On one hand, the sculptural movement is characterized by humanity, emotions, and impression. The sculptures in UP can be seen everywhere. The famous one is known as the Oblation. The sculpture was originally commissioned by UP President Rafael Palma to Guillermo Tolentino. Its inspiration was Jose Rizal's poem Mi Ultimo Adios. The 9-foot-tall bronze oblation was firstly founded in UP Padre Faura, where it was reinforced with concrete materials and was painted to look like bronze. Its primary characteristics can be found in symbolism such as nationalism, patriotism, and public service. Guillermo's style were a combination of realism, classicism, and romanticism. It is classicism in nature, as the artist expands the formal aesthetic boundaries while he worked on expressing the human figure in a more naturalistic manner. As a principle, the artist was more of a magician rather than a noble artist. The realism significance mainly focused on the truthful and accurate depiction of a phenomenon, as you can see in the oblation. Its romanticism sense was highly influenced by the styles of Géricault and Delacroix as romantic painters, showing a great height of action and depicting a dramatic and intense emotions to evoke such feeling and passion to the public. As a whole, sculpture depicts human life. It creates the true meaning of human life. It made us realize about something that leads an action upon ourselves. Every art has its own history and influences. With art, we're able to know what should we do and who we really are as a person.